Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Good. Shalom, Israel, with ISUPK, start off 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yohana, where we teach blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians make up the 12 tribes of Israel. I am Officer Kazak Shapar out here in Cheraw, South Carolina, and the Greenville class. We have an Alashwan Kwadash class going on here, man. So South Carolina has Greenville today. We got people in Greenville, people in Cheraw. We got Officer Amawad over here. We went to visit him, and we got Greenville in class. So let's clap it up for class, man. Clap it up for class. Who we got in the chat? Amawad, go ahead. Crystal G. Amawad's rib. Who else? Yahweh Shem, Yahweh Shai, Barak Thumb. To all my brothers, Yahweh Shema Alathan, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, to my sisters. We are not affiliated with any other Israelite group under command of General Yohana. We've been teaching Lashon Kodash since 1969. And we're teaching the Lashon Kodash class here. We're going to go over Hebrew characters. So everybody make sure you get your pencil and paper in class here. And we're going to be doing this more often, coming out to Cheraw and the Greenville class. When the captain has given us the order to go ahead and start class out here and do this class out here and Greenville. So we got 2 locations now. We're just moving on in Greenville, right? So we're going to do the ancient Hebrew and the Assyrian Hebrew class today. And we're going to show the similarities of characters for people, I think, signing in the class, for people who have a problem trying to understand the Assyrian and the ancient Hebrew. They see a lot of similarities. I mean, things that look right, and you got to differentiate all the similarities. And we're going to go over that because I see people sometimes they say, man, these things look just alike, right?
Right.
And of course, y'all stay tuned tomorrow. We're going to be started off, going to get rocking the class, I believe from 9 to 10. Then we're going to have 10 to 11. We're going to have Sabbath services out here also. Make sure y'all tune in right here in the ISUPK South Carolina / Greenville class, man. So when we go Abagada Hawazaka Tayakalamana Sa Ipatazakwara Shapta, you'll find out the similarities. The ancient Hebrew is the original Hebrew that we've learned. The ancient Hebrew that we've learned, and the Assyrian Hebrew, of course, we've learned that they gave us that in captivity. So we had to learn all of that, when Daniel and the Syrians had us in captivity, man. And you'll find out, we're going to go over that and show the similarities in Assyrian. And we're going to go over that. There's not too many similarities in ancient Hebrew because it's straightforward. When you do Hebrew, when you do can you see that right there? That's the ancient Hebrew. Of course, when you do the Syrian Hebrew, the looks like this. Okay, like that. So, they look totally different. And you can go, I can go there all day long and write and we'll stay with the green for that right there. Ba. And then we'll have Ga, and then we'll have Da, okay? Abba, Ga, Da. And then we'll hold it there for a second. But over here in Assyrian, of course, the similarities will show you there are no similarities here in the ancient. It looks very different. But when you get down to the Assyrian, we're going to show you there are a lot of things that look alike, and that's what we're going to show you so you'll see the differentiation. So you'll be able to understand, right? So we got down here, we got ah, ba, just showing you some stuff here. Da, just showing you how they look totally different here because they're two different languages. I mean, they're the same language, but their characters are different. And we'll show you, we'll be able to explain in the Assyrian, when we get to the Syrian, we'll show you how there are a lot of similarities in the Syrian, but there are not any in the ancient Hebrew. That makes sense? Did I straighten that up for you? By God. And what else we got? Da, by God, and ooh, sorry about that. Abba, sorry. The God looks like that. And then we have a lot of y'all guys, if y'all been out there for a while, and then we have Da, something like that. Abba Gada, okay. And if y'all been out of Hebrew for a while, here's your chance to catch up. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, if you've been catching up, who we got in chat now so far? Just keep the phone there handy there, bro.
Same person.
Yeah. And then we got I'll just set who that person is.
Kristen G.
Yeah, Kristen G. And we got some more people. Y'all checking the class here. You can go ahead and check in Amwad also. We're getting a yarn. Who else we got? Kamawan, whoever we got in our classes. We got a question there? Okay, good. And I even have Amawana in class. I mean, a Hawaba in class. Sorry, it's like it. We got a Hawaba in class. That's the mom, of course. A Hawaba, all the way from Greenville right now. What you got? Okay, let me see what you got. Let's see. Yeah, Candace Porter and UPK Shar. Yeah, matter of fact, Officer Shar, he's over there in Manetta. If you he makes sure that we check in, make sure that you check in the class when you don't have like Crystal G and who's at Candace Porter, and you check in the class. You check in class so long, and a lot of people here have checked in class long enough that our captain, I'm gonna give my captain the names, and we'll see. And then run that by the captain, because I'm pretty sure Shar has a list of people also that have been checking in the class, and we're going to give your Hebrew name after the captain approves of that. Of course, it takes how many days? It takes 90 days.
90 days.
90 days, of course. And that's one of the benefits of being in the ISUPK, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. We give you a Hebrew name so you will get rid of that rough name that you used to have in the city, right? You don't want that rough name, right? You don't even remember your rough name. I don't remember your rough name, Awad. I don't remember Awad. I remember Awad got his name, right? Yeah. So that way people like whoever that is, you know. But you have to be patient up in here, and that means you come to class and get involved in ISUPK so you'll understand how to get your name. But right now, that's what we're doing. So we're doing the ancient in green here so far, and the Syrian here. So let's erase the ancient. I just wanted to show you guys that our board holding up pretty good here. We're doing pretty good. Yeah, look at that. All right. So what we're doing here is Abaga, Da. Okay. What you got to understand when you're doing these letters, we're doing stuff like okay, we're good. Like this. That's a D. So we say Da, and then we say Ga, right? And I'm going to go over the Hebrew characters. Reason why I'm doing this, it may seem mundane because we have a lot of beginners, but I have to show this class and show the similarities in there. Do we have Slack for a second? The Sharp put up the chat in the check that out, make sure.
Well, I'm on Facebook.
Facebook.
I mean, I'm on YouTube. So
yeah, well, you can't get to Facebook. All right. Bob and Shaw, I'm pretty sure he has it down. He's down there in Ominetta, drinking his yarn. And my yarn. Let's see. Oh yeah, we got it up in there. And sometime you'll see if he's got cool. We good? Okay. All right. Just let me know. People check in time to time. We good? Okay, good. But anyway, he'll send you out a link checking out your names so you can get that name. He'll send a link so you can add your name into that. As UPK Cheraw has that. So, like I said, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai to all my brothers, Yahweh Shemal Athan, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai to my sisters, man, as we check in the class. But Abba God Da, and then we have like Ha, right? Here's one. Can you see me okay? We good there? That's Ha. Okay? We good? Ha. Ha-wa, right? Now I'm writing the Assyrian language here. Y'all make sure this is Assyrian. Make sure y'all write, make sure y'all understand. Make sure y'all understand the difference. Now, in the Assyrian language, how many characters does the Assyrian language have, Amawa? Y'all make sure y'all take good notes because this is what I want you to do is, you got this beautiful chart over here, Malashwan Kodash chart. I made a few in my time, but I want you to make sure you take this because the only way you're going to learn how to repeat characters is to do, just like you do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, you have to be able to say Abba, Gada, Hawazaka, but that's the only way you can do it. You can't just tend to this one day and then put it down. Man, every day, give yourself about 5-10 minutes, then put it down, and it'll increase to 10-20 minutes. But learning that chart, Hebrew chart, is the way that you can start building words. But you cannot build on that until you learn that chart. Go ahead, Amor.
22 or 27.
That's right. It's both. So it's 22 in the ancient Hebrew, right? And the Assyrian Hebrew is how many?
27.
27. Why is that? Good deal. That's exactly right. Have one of my officers up here. This is how I start off, man, because he's going to be reading that Assyrian tomorrow. And what we got? Zanah? Let me see. He'll be reading that Assyrian tomorrow and what we call a Tanakh. Can they see that right there? That's the whole purpose of you understanding our Tanakh up here, man. That Tanakh right there. See? You can see that real good? Perfect, right? That's the Hebrew Tanakh. See? That has the Hebrew in it. This case, we have one. Well, anyway, here we go. Now, what we got? So the Assyrian has 27 characters in it, and the ancient has how many? 22, right?
Oh God.
The ancient has 22. Why is that? Why this one got 27, the Assyrian? Why the ancient got 22?
I guess because the Assyrian uses characters after certain words or something.
Yeah, and then what are those called? That's a good way to do it. Those are called what? Beginning or ending characters. But Crystal may know. You know too, right? Which one? You said it. They use characters after words. What are those called?
Beginning or ending characters.
Yeah, what is that? What is those? You said ending, right?
Ending.
So they're ending characters after the words. So basically, those are called ending characters. Let's clap it up for the officer, right? Yeah, see, so the ending characters, what that is, give me an example of some of these ending characters, Amawal. Give me one of them. Let's go over them real quick here. We good?
What do you want?
What's the first one there?
The first one is
There you go. Just check the chart out. You're gonna have to get used to using that chart. Go ahead.
Is it Pa?
Look at where's your ending characters. How many ending characters we got? 5, right?
Oh, you want the ending?
Yeah, we got 5 ending characters, right?
Right.
So there's 22. There's 5 ending characters in Assyrian, but not ancient. We're gonna get to ancient in a second. But 5 ending characters, and we're gonna get the similarities in a second. So what's the first ending character? Just read straight up from it.
Right here?
Yeah, that's right there. Now read straight up. What is that?
Oh, from right here.
Yeah, now read up. And just like you remember. Now just look at it. And you see.
I mean, not loud.
Look at it. There you go. God, you don't be nervous with me, man. Here you go. Can they see that right there? That's ka, right? Ending character. We good? That's the first ending character you want to do. Why? Because that right there tells you when you're doing Assyrian, if you don't use those ending characters, then the word won't hardly be recognized. So we got 27 Assyrian characters, but 5 ending characters, right? Okay, that makes sense? Now over here, well, we'll get to that in a second. So what's the next ending character? Anybody online? Talk to me. Somebody know. What's the next one?
Ma.
Ma. Very good. So ma looks like this, like that. Okay, that's a ma. And the reason why we're doing this because when you read the Tanakh tomorrow in cyber service class, you're gonna run across that. What is that, sir? You're gonna say, sir, what's that? And I'm gonna say, well, you got that whole chart over there, right? You understand?
Right.
All right. What's next? Ending character. The who?
Nah.
And nah sort of looks like this, doesn't it? See how it's slanted? I put it as slanted, but it really looks like this. I make it slanted so it'll be a differentiation here, and we'll show you here. More like that, like that. A little longer stem. See how that stem is a little longer? Okay, now go ahead. And it's shorter up here, and it's long here for the ka, right? Right? That makes sense? So we're gonna say, let's make this look a little better. Yeah, got it now? Now what's next?
Pa.
Pa, right? Pa looks the same. You make them the same way, that same little top, and then you go like this, kind of like curve it down and go straight down, then come down this way, draw 2 little stems and a little dot. That's a pa, right? So this is a na. This is a pa. What's next?
Tazah.
That's a tazah? Oh, yeah. So we got like this. That's a tazah, okay? Right? Okay. So how many characters is that? 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when you see this at the end of words in Assyrian language, then you know you got an Assyrian word, right? Say like if you wrote a word like water, right? Can you see the board over here? If I wrote mayam, what is water? That means mayam, right? So let's say if that's water. And we're going to get into the similarities. We're just going to get into some examples here before we get started. Mayam is water, right? Like when you say Ba Shemayam, that means the heavens, because the heavens are waters. So Mayam is that root word. We say Ba Shemayam. That's where you get it from. In other words, if I say it like Ba Sha, then I say Mayam. That actually means heaven or of the waters. Okay, now you got a lot of, you have what you call a you have Bashamayim, you have the prepositions. I'm sorry. Y'all help me out here. Anyway, the prepositions. That's what this is. They go before that. But that word really is, it means heaven. Okay. Why does it mean heaven? I'm a why. Because the root word is mayam. And mayam means waters. In this case, water or waters. Bashamayim. Heaven. That's what heaven's made of. Water. I mean, the heavens above, like the clouds,
right?
And even the you know what I'm saying? The different types of where you got the different type of spheres. Where you got The geospheres up there, man. I ain't getting to no scientists up here. But you got different types of clouds. I can't even think of them right now. That makes sense. All right, they're the heavens. When the Lord says, "Let's make the heavens," of course, you got He separated the firmaments. Of course, you know you have waters too. But anyway, my heavens, the heavens or the waters. But anyway, let's spell that in Hebrew. That's my whole point. Can they see this right here, real good? Well, we're gonna get rid of. We're gonna get rid of. Let's get rid of this for a second here. We don't need this right now. Let's get some going over here. Can we now? How about that board? We good? Okay. The heavens. Ending characters, right? Here are the ending characters down here. Right? Right? Okay. Now let's explain this word. The heavens, Bashamayams. Let's spell this word. Ba, let's spell Mayam first, water first, then we'll add on to it. And Hebrew is written from right to left or left to right?
Left to right. In the Hebrew. I mean right to left. Salak.
Work with me now.
I do that.
All right. So let's do it. The character. Let's do this right here. That's a ma, right? All right. What else we need? That's ma. What about ya? What does that look like? And we're gonna get you up here in a second. What does ya look like? Look up on that chart. You see it looks like a little bird, doesn't it? Don't it sort of look like that? Ya. Huh?
That's not quite. What are we doing? The Assyrian?
Yeah, the Syrian.
Okay.
Right?
That's right.
I mean, I can make it look a little more prettier, but I mean, don't call me on that. Shit. How about that? That better?
Right.
No. Yeah. Now, what do I put next? That's the key. Do I put this? Do I put this one? It's Mayam. It's the ending character, right? Where's the ending character? What should I be putting here? In Assyrian. This is Assyrian right here.
So I guess that's the right one.
This one?
Right.
That looks like the beginning, right? That's right. Like that one. Right. But on Assyrian, you got ending characters, right?
Right.
So what should I be putting at the end of this word?
Ending character?
Is that an ending character?
Come.
Hell no.
That's not?
Look up there. What's here? I need a ma, don't I? See that ma right here? I need a ma, right? Isn't that a ma right there? Mayam? Ma?
Right.
So is that an ending character? If that's the beginning character, is that an ending character? So what character do I need? You told me these are ending characters. Ka, ma, na, da, taza. Right? So what do I need as an ending character?
Is it not?
No, I mean, how do you spell this word?
Yum.
Mayam. Is that a ma?
Come.
Then where's the ma down here?
It's the same one you put up there.
That one?
Right.
Does that look like a ma to you? What's the difference between this word and that word? As far as the ending character. Where's the ending characters? These five here?
Right.
So where's, I'll make it even more plainer for you. I'm gonna make this right here like this. I'm gonna make a green M. Does that look like an ending character to you, or does that look like an ending character? They're both Ma's. So which one is the ending character?
I don't understand what you're saying.
That's the ending character right there.
Okay.
It looks like that. Same one on the board, unless I'm drawing it wrong. See that? See that ending character right there?
Right.
Look at your chart. Now,
So that's not.
it's not the ending character, but this one is.
Right.
So shouldn't I be putting this one up there?
But they're the same word.
They're the same word, but I got to use the different character.
Okay, the character.
Why?
Okay,
because it's at the end, right?
Right.
Now you understand?
I get what you're saying now.
There you go. Now they look alike, right? It's that easy.
It's not the word, it's the character.
It's
the
right. Yeah. You were looking at the whole word. I got you. I see. Now I understand. You got to look at the end of the word in Assyrian.
Right.
If it has a character that ends in ka, ma, na, da, taza, that lets me know where I got to go for this class here. Ending characters. Got it now? So let's try another one. You understand now? That's my yum.
Right.
Now that's ending character. That's what's unique about it. Of course, if I said Bashamayim, we don't need that, but you understand the difference, right?
Right.
But you got it, right? Now let's do another one. Let's do another ending character. This is, get used to that, because that's what you're gonna find when you start reading. Okay? That makes sense?
Come.
All right, let's find another one then. How about this one? I got one for you. Now, you see these ending characters right here?
Right.
All right, let's try another one. You ready?
Come.
That if that word ends in at the end, then you tell me if I have to use one, right?
Come.
So what does this word mean?
Yeah, young.
Strong.
Right.
Just strong wine, right?
Right. Strong.
Well, in this case, it means wine, right?
Wine.
Strong is more like shakar. Not Kazakh strong, but shakar is a strong drink. But we're just going to say yayan, just wine, right? You have strong wine too, of course. Especially some of these MD dogs, double 20, right? we got same people in chat. We still got some, okay, good. People checking in. All right. Now, let's spell that word. Let's spell yayan. You ready?
Come.
In, we're going to spell yayan in Assyrian language. It starts off with that little bird up there. Remember that one? You see it up there? That's Yah, right? See it?
Come.
Now, what else do I need? Another Yah, don't I?
Right.
So I don't need an ah there, because it's that YA is that symbol, right? Let's use, then I need another one now, don't I? That's a Yah. Got it now? Well, I got two Yahs up there. Yah. See it right there?
Come.
That takes the whole Yah. Those are sounds, right?
Come.
And I'm going to write it in ancient so you can see it. Now, what about the end of here? I need, is that the end? This is Assyrian.
Right.
Isn't it? Look on your chart. This is Assyrian, right? You're going to learn how to read that chart right. See that? What does that say? Assyrian Hebrew language? You see that little bird looking symbol up there? It says Yah, right?
Come.
There it is. Right? Now, what about Na? We're going to forget about the Na, or we're going to use that Na?
We're gonna use the ending since it's at the end.
So where's the ending at? I can do it. Where is it at right here? Where's the Na at?
At the knot.
Now, can I use this one? Okay, which one should I use? Tell me which one I should use. Which one?
The one at the bottom.
That one?
Come.
Why? You're right.
It's at the end.
Because it occurs at the end. Because Hebrew goes from this way to that way.
Right.
From right to left. Here's a right over here. That is the end of the word. You probably was thinking that's the beginning of the word.
Oh, lie, sir. I
Gotcha.
mixed up.
I got you. We got you mixed up out of here, right? Okay. Here's that green. So let's put it in proper perspective. Yayan is wine. Yayan. That has to be that way. What if it was this way? If you saw it this way, you'd know something wrong with you. if I said like this, if I looked up there and saw the nah right there, and if I said it was like this, you know that was wrong. That can't be right. Because it's a nah, but it's not the ending character. Right?
Yeah, nah.
It wouldn't be nothing.
It wouldn't be the word.
It wouldn't be it at all. Why? Because of the
character.
Ending character has to be like this. It has to say nah. That makes sense? It has to say the nah that's appropriate for it. And that's the ending character. That makes sense?
Come.
Now that's how ending characters go. I'm gonna do one more.
Come.
You got it. Okay, one more. You'll never forget this. Ending characters, right?
Right.
But no, that's how you do Hebrew. Once you drill these lessons home, then you'll understand. Anybody in the chat got any questions over there? We good? Okay, let's do one like let's see. We'll do one like I mean, here's one right here. Like Lashawan. Remember that one? Lashawan. Use green.
Oh, so like it's
Go ahead.
Could we use Imawad?
We can use Amawad.
Wouldn't that be one?
That's what do your name end with?
Da.
Da. So is Da ending character up here?
Oh, okay, come.
But we're gonna spell Amawad.
We can do that.
Let's just spell Amawad, right? Let's just spell it. Where you want to spell it in ancient or Assyrian?
We could do it in it ain't got no ending character, so
it wouldn't benefit you to put. So what you want to do? Which one you want to use? Ancient or let's use Assyrian, okay?
We could stay on the ending characters.
Okay, let's stay on the ending characters. That's a lesson learned, right?
Right.
So what if I said Aratazah?
Come.
What is Aratazah? What does that mean? It means earth, right? Aratazah. These are words that you'll remember. You know, you're not gonna you'll memorize over and over again. Right now, some of these words you may not remember, but that's how it is. Aratazah is earth. That makes sense? Okay. So let's just figure out what that is. Now, automatically, let's go. We're gonna do it in Assyrian, right? Which has ending characters, Tazah. So let's say right? Ra. Got it? And then now we need a Tazah. What is that going to look like?
It's like the backwards wild song.
That thing.
Right.
That's now I know you clicking. Right. Let's do it in red so we make sure, right? Let's go. How about that? That's Tazah. Why did I use it like that?
It's the ending character.
Yes, clap it up. Now, you'll never forget that. Got it? You shouldn't anyway. Got it now? Okay, right. So we're good, right there?
Gone.
Okay. Let's do another one. Make sure you still on that. Right? Let's see. Let's go with let's see. Let's go with Malak. What does Malak mean? Anybody? Anybody in the character? Anybody in the character? Anybody in the chat? Malak. You know what Malak is?
Allah, sir.
Like, go ahead. Anybody in there? You know, sis? Okay, good. Malak means, let's say, water. Malak means this. Okay? King. Okay? So let's spell it. You want to try? You want to try it, Malak? You want to try it? I'm going to give you this. Now you're going to have to use every last one of those characters. You're going to have to use this one. We're gonna have to use that one, and you got to do something special with this right here. Why? Because somewhere down there is that ending character. let me there. That green one. It's why it's why is it an ending character? Because if Malak is king, Malak, Ma-lak is occurring at the end of this word. Right? So how do I spell this? You want to try it?
I will.
All right. Come on. You come over here, sit down on that bench right there. Go ahead. Have Officer Amawat coming over here. Go ahead. Talk about it. Look at the Ma, the La.
Kind of hard one to draw.
Now, just do the best you can. That's how you learn how to spell them, by drawing them first. There you go. I'd buy that, a little small, but I'd buy it. Go ahead. That's close enough. What's the next one? You need a La, right? Take your time. Like a handicap to me. That's like a handicap symbol. Yeah, that'll work. That sounds like something you did a long time ago. But we'll take that. Go ahead. And now the special. Use another pen. Now what you gonna do at the end? Take your time. Got more people in the chat.
I'm just go hurry up and write up and make something so I can get corrected.
Yeah, that's right. That's. I mean, make that line a little straighter.
What, this line?
It's crooked. You know, it should be straight up and down, right? Yeah, it's right. I'm just trying to get you fundamentally. There you go. Clap it up for that brother right there. You good. Now you understand that. What does that mean? Now that tells you. All right. Now that's the ending characters. While you up there, stay up there. I want you to do that in ancient.
Ancient.
Yeah, same thing. Just follow the characters in ancient. Malak.
Leave it.
Yeah, leave that there. That's fine. That's right out to the left of it. To the left side of it. Go ahead. Yeah, you can do it right. You can write it there. Yeah, make it a little bigger than that. Come on now. Give me, make it a little larger than that. Don't be afraid of it. Go ahead. There you go. That's it. That's it. Now you don't need no ending character here, right? Okay, because you're doing ancient, right?
Right.
So go ahead. Done. We need the last one there. That's it. But I can't see it. It's faint. Don't be scared of it.
It's the pen.
Use another pen. There you go. Now the other way. You had it, but you got that. Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot.
Yeah. You knew, right? You knew that was wrong, right? Yeah. Okay. Now put your pen or put your cap over your pen. What? Now do that over. You good? Mute. Okay, where we at? Can you see that? Okay, now we need Hebrew connectors, right? Remember those connectors?
Lies.
Okay, let's practice. Put an upside down U under that M, under that Ma. No, under the bottom of it. Under the bottom. Right there. Yeah, now join that's Ma. That means now upside down, not U. Upside down U. We're gonna show you them connectors. It's been a while. Okay, now put between the la and the ka, join those together with a U under the bottom. Now, what does that mean? Make sure you check your top there. What does that mean?
Okay. Connects the word.
Exactly. It connects the letters. So ma is called an independent connector. That upside down U under the ma is an independent connector.
Oh, okay.
What about the la and the ka? They're joined together, right? They what you call depend on each other, don't to make a sound, right?
Okay.
Like lock. So that's called a dependent connector.
Okay.
So write that down.
Right. What?
Say independent connector up there. Just write it down, just so people can see it. You ain't gotta give you some space. And go over. Yeah, you ain't gonna have no space to write right there. Right? Just go over there to the left and write it. You know, under some over some.
Independent.
No.
Right here.
Nah.
For this.
Nah.
Right.
Under the green.
Right here.
No. Bring it down where you got some boards so you can read this. I mean, you can write it. You don't want to write it.
What you want me to write? Independent connector.
Yeah, you ain't got enough room right there.
IDC for that because I ain't no.
No, I don't want you to do that. I want you to write the word independent. Write that on the board.
And point it to this.
You ain't got to point it to it. Just write the word independent.
Okay.
So people can see it. So you'll know it. Okay, now write the word dependent. There you go. Now they're connectors. Okay. Now put the symbol out beside the independent. That's appropriate to it. There you go. Upside down, and then the other one is equal to. Very good. Just like that. Now explain that.
This is an independent connector.
That's right. Put your top on there. Mm-hmm. Now use it as a pointer. Go ahead.
This is a dependent connector.
Right. Exactly. Why? Because they help you what? They help you make the sounds to the word.
Okay.
Only in ancient Hebrew we do that. That makes sense?
Okay.
Now in Assyrian you don't have to worry about that. You just have to worry about the ending characters.
Okay.
Now we have refreshed and reiterated some things that you already knew. It's been a while. But independent connectors, right, are independent. Now we're getting ready to go over independent connectors here in a second, and we'll go from there, right? So clap it up for the brother. Right? Clap it up for the brother, right? Now you got it? Makes sense, right? See, now we'll leave that up there, and we're gonna show you what we did. We went from Assyrian to ancient. Now, I did that to refresh your memory, because you know this stuff. You've been studying this for a while. Okay. Got it? Got it. Okay. Independent, dependent connectors. Now, let's do something here. Let's explain a little bit about independent before we go into our original classes, Hebrew characters and their similarities, right? So let's go with independent connecting, dependent connectors. Let's see what they do. Let's see what that is. Let's use a word like Zerai. What does Zerai mean? Go ahead and say it straight out. Anybody? Anybody online? Go ahead. Anybody online? Tell me what does Zerai mean? Do you remember online? Okay, I'll give you a little start there. It starts with an S. Remember that?
Wow.
Okay, anyway, here you go. How about that? C. Okay. So let's write this. Let's spell this out. Just simply mean that's all. That's what it means. What seed? A man's seed. The women got seeds? No, they ain't got seeds. Just the man, right?
Right.
So let's use that word. Let's just spell it. Z as in Zerai. You know, that makes sense. Za. I mean, that's Z-A, Za. Okay. Ra, right? We're going to spell it in ancient Hebrew first. Ra. And then, of course, we have I. That's what an I looks like. Of course, that's an I. Okay? So we have Zarai. But, you know, we don't need the A after that. You just do away with it. It's just spelled Z-A-R-I. Anytime you want to know what something's spelled like, just ask me or just look it up and we'll go into it. We'll see what it spells like until you develop your own vocabulary in Hebrew also, right? So Zarai, now is this complete? Because we're doing ancient right here, which has 22 characters. So we got to put independent and dependent connectors onto this, don't we? Let's go back and use the red pen. You ready? How do you spell this word? You can hold me accountable for it. If I said Zari, I didn't say that. I said Zarai. Right. So if this is independent and dependent connector, where would the independent is like this, and dependent is like that. So if I said Zarai, what goes under what? Which one of these symbols go under? Because this is what we found in ancient times. That's how we know how to spell our words. So independent, right? Dependent. So where would I put the U or the upside down U in this word to describe independent, dependent? That makes sense right there?
Right.
What?
The independent goes under the Z.
That's right. Why? Because you hear it.
Right.
Za by itself. You don't hear it says Zar. Right. I said Za. And then what about the next one?
The dependent connects the Ra and the I.
That's right. Let's clap it up for him, right? Why do you do that? Because see, the more and more you do this, the more and more you can appreciate the words and understand it. Before you know it, you'll be into your Hebrew heavy. Okay? It's simple words. You can do any word like that, but you gotta know an ancient Hebrew, which I think is the original Hebrew, which the Most High gave us, and that's better. I say it spells better than the Assyrian. It's hard to read that Assyrian sometimes because of the way it is. Okay? So, but you got to know what independent and dependent connectors are when you're reading Hebrew in the ancient. And the Syrian got to know the
ending character.
And we done went over that. So if you don't see one of these in that ending character right here, then you don't got to worry about it. But if you see one of them, if you see a word that like malak, like we just did, or mayam or yan, those are ending character words. We'll have to find them. We can't use anything else. We got to use that at the end of that word in Assyrian. We good on that, right? You ain't gonna forget that lesson. But independent, dependent. Okay. So now, do we need to do another one, or are we good? So let's do some similarities in Assyrian. We good on that?
Go.
Let's talk about Assyrian for a second. The Assyrian characters. The Assyrian characters have a lot of similarities in them. So that's why it some people like they look at it like it's damn, man, I can't understand what that is. Say like if you're going like here. What is that? Look on your chart.
Ka.
Get it closely.
Ha.
Very good. You thought about it, didn't you? What about this one? What about that one?
Ka.
That's the ka, right? Okay, bro. All right. What about this one? On that chart somewhere.
Tha.
Hmm?
Tha.
Exactly. It's a tha, isn't it? You see the similarities right there?
Okay.
Now we start off saying similarities, right? So I got to break the barrier of these similarities, and after a while, you begin to understand the Hebrew language as it relates to Assyria. But pretty much, the ancient doesn't need this lesson too much. They're so different. But this Assyrian, okay, got it now.
Right.
So we good on that, right?
Okay.
All right. Now then, make sure you guys copy that down while you're reading. There are a lot of people, cause you can the more and more you do this, the more and more you understand it. But you can really forget some of these when you're reading it. I mean, sometimes I do. You know, I'll call that something different. Okay. All right. We good on that?
Okay.
All right. So if I randomly put one of them up there, you will understand it, wouldn't you?
Okay.
All right. Now, all right. Let's see this right here. Okay. Let's find out what this is. Let's go and do some more. Right now, we're gonna do some more Assyrian here. We're gonna figure it. We're gonna figure this thing out. Right. What about this? And then we're gonna go and then do this one. Well, I see people. Excuse me, slocky. You with me? Now, yeah. I mean, well, we can do that. All right, and let's do one more on there. Because I mean, we're gonna stay with. I ain't gonna try to. Yeah, no. Let's change that right there. Let's go with the Syrian. I don't know what I was doing. Okay, how about that? And let's do one more. Let's see, because let's go to the. We're trying to do something that people misunderstand a lot, right? You see what I'm saying? Let's go like this. Tell me what these are right here. What we got? What we got going on there? Tell me what these are. Tell me what these characters are.
Nah.
What'd you say?
Nah.
Nah. Okay. We're doing Assyrian, right? All right. What else?
Ka.
Okay. Yeah. That's a ka. You're right. Because there's two different type of kas, right? Is that the ka with the K?
Okay.
Right? Because you know we got a ka where we just wrote, and that's got a CHAA.
Right.
But okay, I hope I wrote CHAA. I hope I didn't do CHA like accident. What's this one?
That's the letter is not.
That one.
Is that nah?
Mm-mm.
That's ba.
It's a ba. There you go. Almost had your food there, didn't it? That's a ba. Clap it up, brother, right there. That makes sense. Now you got to be careful when you look at stuff like that, right? It's just like we did the ka. So we good? We understand? We good on that, right? All right. So let's do it again. So what are we doing now? Similarities, right? All right. Let's do. Check this one out. This used to kind of get me mixed up a little bit, right? When I used to do like, and I have to be careful even nowadays as when I write stuff to make sure how you spell it right, because yeah, that one, and then I have to be careful. Nah, that ain't good. How about that? Now, They look similar, don't they?
Right.
We're dealing with similarities, right? So if you guys write this in your note, because I have researched these and I'm telling you, they can be hard. What we got?
Tazah
Tazah right here. Okay.
and I.
And an I. Now, from looks of it, that looked kind of hard there at first, didn't it?
Right.
Because they look alike. But once you get the differentiation and of the similarities out of your head of something being similar and you see them being different, then your Hebrew spelling will improve. You gotta get these similarities out of your mind. That's gotta be unique. Only a tazah right there, right? Just only an I right there. Once you get all that out of your mind, then right away you can see it. And guess what happens? You start reading faster in the Hebrew. But you don't see the similarities anymore. You got it?
Right.
Y'all writing that down in the chat up in there? All right, let's see what else we got. How we doing over there? Data, we good? All right, let me do some more that I see that people get kind of their similarities kind of different on, man. Let's see here. Here's something right here. Like you know, there, and then I'll have something like can't hardly tell what that's all right. Let's see. I got one more I want to put down there. Similarities. Let me see. Let me see if I can find another one there. Cause I ain't lying. These dudes. Here's one like this. You gotta really pay attention to these. What we got?
Da.
You got a da. Okay. And anybody on there have anything different? Y'all let me know. Everybody just taking it in stride, ain't? But take this as a lesson because soon, when I'm gonna get my audience, maybe even out today, but I'm gonna get the audience and all the people that's participating in class will get you to join in to participate. You can write it down in the chat, like okay, what's similar. You may not be able to draw the actual character, but you'll be able to tell me yay or nay, yes or no to my answer that I'm trying to get you guys to see, right? All right, what's the next one here? And as a matter of fact, y'all can write it here. Like, what's that? What's that character? You can write it down in the chat. You can write you got your English alphabet. You can write it down in the regular slave language. I call it. Go ahead.
Why?
What is it now?
Why?
You say why?
We're in the Syrian, right?
Yeah. I see what you're saying. As a matter of fact, let me put something else down here. We're in Assyria. That's a very good. I'll put another one just to sweeten the pot. Since you said that, go ahead. Dr. Park got something up his sleeve here. Go ahead.
Why die?
What's that one?
Why?
Okay, that is, ain't it? Ain't that a why? I see it right here. Right?
Go on.
Let me write Assyrian up here at a different place. Okay. Wa, da. What else? You made me put another one up there that I want to put. You know. Go ahead. Oh, shoot. I got another one on me. You want me to join up here? Look at this. This
Is that Za?
which one?
The third.
The third one?
Gone.
That's it. That's what it is. So far, you doing good. See how this stuff coming back to you? Yeah. See how it's coming back to you? That's sinking in, ain't it?
Ka.
Any character, right?
Right.
And then you not. It's like you wondering, did he go below the belt and try to throw a punch and go to the ending characters? I did. You say Ka?
Gone.
All right. What else?
Nah.
Clap it up for that brother right there. See, that's now it's like riding a bike, ain't it? See? Now I went below the belt and threw some ending characters in there. Right?
Gone.
See that? And I wasn't supposed to do that. But I did. And Za, Da, Wa. Don't these look alike?
Gone.
That is as similar can be. Now you know that don't make no sense for that to be looking like that. But it will. Now, but I see them as totally different because I'm sitting up here drawing them. I try to draw them like the chart. Because when you draw them like the chart, you begin to recognize them. Right? Don't get me wrong. That's all Assyrian too, ain't it?
Gone.
Look at how many similarities that is. I mean, I can probably add another one in there. Let me see. You see what I'm saying?
Ra.
Yeah, you probably add a. Let's see. You can add a rod in there, right? You can go like this. Look at that, and that's a rod. I used to have problems with all of these, but I understand them now. Why? What makes them look different?
The length of the head.
Right here, yeah, right.
And the angle of it.
The angle of it, right? You think you can write these over?
Gone.
Okay, go ahead. Write them over. Write them in. Write it right underneath it.
Write them the same way.
Same way. Just write it the way you think they look. Because that's important to be able to write them yourself, seeing them and writing them. You can write. You can pick. You can change the order if you want to. We'll give you some room. There you go. You can change that order, right? I ain't gonna say nothing. You just do it the way you want to. Just make sure you write above it what it is. That's the whole point. Okay?
It's kind of hard to write these things.
Take your time. Yeah, there you go. Just take your time. Remember that dot got a little stem to the right now. Make sure. If you don't, it'll look
bit right
yeah,
there.
just that little stem. Make sure that stem. There you go. Yeah, you got to do that. All right. Because if you don't, it'll look like a car, right? So the similarities. Go ahead. Which one is that? The wa?
Why?
Okay, but on that wa, look at that real close. You see how too long that is up at the top? Cut that down some. There you go. Now I'd buy that. But don't be ashamed to make it thick, though. Hey, there you go. I'd buy that. All right, keep going. Only you can write your letters. Only you can read it. That looked like a rod to me. See? All right, what's next? Write them down where you want to write them.
That car gonna look kind of.
You good? All right. Sorry, slocky about that. Go ahead. Finish going at it. Okay.
Is that good?
Yeah, you doing good. Go ahead.
That's all of them.
Is that all the ones we had up there?
Oh, I got
You got some more.
so.
What you got?
Da, wa, ra, ka, na, and za.
Okay. Is that good for you?
Come.
Okay. All right. All right. So what you got? So you got them done right there. Okay, erase those. Be careful with it. And then I want you to, while you're up there, just erase all that up there. I want you to practice on your writing your characters for your the Hebrew character. Just go ahead and erase that up there.
Everything?
Yeah, everything except for Lashua and ancient. You can go ahead and erase that. The Lashua Kodash up there. Yeah, erase that, and then practice on your characters. Write your Assyrian characters. Those are the ones we're familiar with. Okay, to start writing them. Tell the people what they are. Look like an X to me. Erase that. Do that one better than that. Right? Slock. But take your time. Take your time. Write them up there real neat. He's writing the Syrian, right? Right. Okay, remember that da. You got that look like a car, right? What you got to put out to that da? What you got to do to that da? Right? Let me see your pen. What you got to do to that da? Remember that right there? That stem, right? That little stem right there. Yeah, make it a little taller, Lord. You remember I used to do that? So you do it real. There you. That's it. That's it. Okay, go ahead. Okay, good. All right. That's a car, right? Now you start to see some of these similarities. What's this, the za? That right there? Yeah. Yeah. But I normally make that a little slant to it, like a slant at the top, like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, something like that. But make the top. Now it's a little bit bigger than that. I know. That's small. Make the top slant. Slant down like this. See how that slant is? Like go here and then kind of angle it down to the ground a little bit. Yeah. Now draw a stem. Now that's better. You may not think it is, but there's nothing else that looks like that. So it looks like a za, right? And kind of make the letters sort of uniform. That means the height it wouldn't need be. All right, go ahead. This is for people when they're looking at them so they can see you've gotten past. Now make that bigger than that. Make that bigger than that. You want to get used to doing this over and over again. And then while I'm here and when I'm not here, you want to be able to do this. Yeah, because because when we point this out tomorrow in class, you'll be able to read that even better, right?
All right.
All right, go ahead. That's ta, right? That's that one, right? Now this little bird looking thing there. Yeah, little substitute. Get this bird. Okay. Good. Ka. That the law? That the best we can do with that law?
That's about right.
It's like. I mean, I'm sorry. Here, erase that right there. I'm sorry. It's hard for me to do. I'm just trying to lean it over here. I'm in your class now, right? Straight down, right? Little short line, like that. Should look sort of like that, or like this. Here, like that. That looks more like that. Right. Go ahead. Make it look exactly like that. You can do better than that.
That's about just like it. That's just like it look up there.
It does, but you ain't got it big enough or something. I can buy that. That sort of look like I don't know what that look like. Yeah, do that one again. To do it over, because you're not gonna see it like that. You're gonna see it more like that. Look, draw a little stem, A line going down, line that a little bit longer. Yeah, I'd buy that. Put a little dot right there. See that right there, that little dot right there? Pay attention to all of the details because how you write it is how you'll read it. Now that looks better. You remember, right?
Right.
Go ahead. La, then we got a ma. Get it? I guess it's in my room there. Who's it? Okay. Makes those characters, that saw sort of looks like a, you got to make sure it doesn't look like this eye up there, right? So you got to really, what you want to do is draw a flat line and kind of make it like a circle, then over at the bottom. You gotta really pay attention. A little flat line at the top. Yeah, make it. Yeah, now. Yeah,
A little piece on the end.
yeah. There you go. And a little bit more than that. More piece than that, you know. Yeah, like more like I do more like this. Like you want to say like this, like that. Then you want to try to kind of like sort of like that. I'd buy that one. That looks it. That looks pretty much like that. Sort of like an oval. It ain't an oval, but you gotta. It's the only thing that will look like that, so it's close enough. So you have to kind of draw almost like an O. Hard to get some of these. Yeah, I'd buy that. You don't want to make a miniature now, right? So you're drawing the. So yeah, what he's doing now is drawing all of the Hebrew characters in Assyrian. Now you can start down here when you get time, so that he can uh, learn on those similarities, so he'll see the differences in how they're written. Now you can erase that and start down that line. Won't let you write all of them. And that way you'll get used to it, right? You'll get used to writing that yourself. And once you learn how to write all them, then you'll understand. Then you begin to understand a little bit better. The more you write them, the better off you are. Makes sense to me. Got anybody in chat order? Okay, we good? Yeah, it's let me see. Um, so how we doing over there on that? Pretty good?
Come.
All right. So go over what you've done. Qua, ra, sha, tha. That sha looks kind of suspect there. Like you right here, you got to write a flat line at the bottom. And then then everything else is perfect. Just make that sure that line's flat, not round like that. Yeah, not too wide, not too wide. Yeah, no, that's too wide. That flat line don't need to be too wide. See, if you look at it real, it's short. Yeah, yeah, you can do it like that. But you know, sometimes, I mean, you understand the point. But you draw. What I normally do is I draw the flat lines first. The important part of it, I draw it first. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that'll work. And get used to writing all of them the same size too. You started off in odd and you graduated like you're in a tunnel. I mean, you know, but you got the point, right? Right. You got the point. So go over that. Show them what you got. Show them what the similarities are. Show them. Show them the uniqueness of each letter. Like when I said that looks like an X. You went back and did something different.
Right. It's like an X, but it's not quite a perfect X.
Right. So and that line needs to be thicker right there. Right. Watch your board too. Okay. There you go. See? And now the ba, you know, you're writing. You want to make things look as similar. Yeah, I need some more line over here, and not as much over there. Yeah. See right there? Now you may not think that mean anything, but when you start to, yeah, it actually looked like a ra with this line under the bottom. Is what it looked like, doesn't it?
Right.
You look at this right here. It's like a ra with a line under the bottom, doesn't it?
Right.
That's what you want to point out, because the more and more you do that, the more and more you'll understand. All right, go ahead. Explain them.
Abba,
We're
God.
almost done here.
God looks like, it don't look like nothing to me. It looks like its own. I don't see one that.
Yeah, there are really no similarities to that. Other than one thing, it looks like ain't nothing gonna look like that.
Right. And then we got Da, that's similar to Wa, kind of similar to Za, and Ra. Those are the similarities with that. That one got a lot of similarities.
What?
The Da.
The Da?
It's got a lot of like Ra and Wa.
Yeah, Wa got the stem too long on it. No. Like right there?
Right. You know, on this.
Yeah, it's too long.
Or just make it fatter.
No. You want to make it shorter. You don't want to. Those are the things. Yeah, just like that. Those are the things that make all the difference in the world. They're not mistaking that to be another letter, another whole. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You gotta be careful, because what's stopping that from looking like that? You know what I mean? Like then that ka. You have to be careful.
The ka.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
that's
the
ending character.
But what's stopping it from looking like that?
Right.
Now here, right up under here, write a ba up underneath that ra right there. And we're talking about just, yeah, just write that bar underneath there, underneath it. So you'll see the similarities. In other words, right, I tell you what, erase that. Erase it. Start with the raw first. Yeah, no, right up underneath there. Start with the raw. So just write a raw. Where you see raw. Okay, now put a bar underneath there. Put a bar underneath it. You got it slanted first of all. It's got to look like this. Got to look perfect, just like that. Now make it a bar.
Take the same one and make it a
No,
bar.
no, just
or
make
another
that a bar, just like this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You make this
Yeah,
a bar.
yeah, make it a bar. What would you do?
Put a line.
That's exactly right. Now you see the similarities right there?
Right.
Put a little bit more stem back there. You see that right there? Got it? In explaining things, that's now write a da. I mean, underneath, let's say uh, underneath that da, use a different pen. We'll see something. I'll show you something. See that da right there? Write that da again. Yeah, you slant it though. That's slanted. You gotta make it look just like this. Right?
It's too small.
No, that's fine. Now out of that, that's a da, right?
Right.
Now what makes that a da? Because you got a little stem on it, right?
Right.
Now with that da right there, if I was to write a ba, make it a ba. You have to take the little. You follow me? You could even take the stem off. You see it? Yeah, but you got to make it look like that. You got to make it look like that. All of them got to look alike. If that's a ba, you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to make these things look just like. What'd you do with it?
I took it off.
No, go ahead and write a da. Okay, now make that a ba. All you gotta do is put a line underneath. But only that, you need some more line under there. It gotta look like this, just like that. That looks like an eye. Got it? See, in other words, I would do this. If I was gonna make this a da, I would say sort of like that, right? And if I was gonna make this a ba, I would do it like this. I'm kind of out of position over here, but you follow me? Kind of curve it down a little bit. You see?
Right.
Now, that looks sort of like a ba. You know? You understand? That makes sense? All right.
What you want me to do now?
Go over all of those. Just go over the similarities there.
The da, the wa is similar. The ra,
right,
similar. The I and taza is similar.
Right.
Both of them look like Y's, but one of them like a backwards Y. More of a backwards Y.
Okay.
Ta and ka and ta, similar. You got ka, ta, and ha. Like you could get mixed up with.
Right.
The ta, you probably wouldn't get mixed up with the ta and the sa. But they kind of similar. There's one connected and one ain't connected with the circle. You want me to write the ending connectors?
Right. You'll see. You'll begin to iron out the similarities in there, right? Some connectors. You'll do those. Got the idea?
Got it.
Okay. Here. Okay. So we good?
I got the ending connectors up here.
All right. All right.
That ma ending connector is similar to the sa in the Syrian.
Right.
Then you got the na ending connector, similar to the wa. Similar.
Let's see what's going on.
Right.
All right. All right. So we're good. Good. So he was explaining all the ending characters, ending connectors, and had a good. Okay, and so he's wrote the ending characters in their entirety. He's wrote the whole Hebrew in the Assyrian and how things can be very similar. And after we've gone over a class of similarities, so let's clap it up for the brother right there. Right. As soon as we get, you got that, Amawat? You got what we need? We read for the Hebrew announcements. If any more questions we got in the chat, we good? We good? Okay, good. And we've learned that Lashwan Kodash, and we've understand the similarities, and we've understand uh, about how you have to be real careful when you're writing the Hebrew, especially in the Assyrian and or ancient, of course. But in the Syrian, of course, we're going to read the Tanakh tomorrow. You join us tomorrow, man, and we're going to go over some. Out of this last one Kodash class, we're going to go over a lot of some of the words we went over, of course, and we're going to go over the I believe it's in Genesis, but we'll get to it tomorrow, right? So let's clap it up for class. We're going to read some announcements. You ready for those announcements? I'm a what? All right, you can stand up and read those. Stand up right here. How we doing? Is that good? Okay.
These are the ISUPK security announcements.
Right.
We are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18:20 verse 18, Numbers chapter 18 verse 21, and Malachi chapter 3 verse 8 through 10 means tenth in the Hebrew, Ma'ashara. 10%. It's a lot. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund. Free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. Announce holy. Do I read it?
Go to the holy convocation. Right.
Holy convocations. The feast of the Lord.
Okay, which one you got there?
The Sabbath. Friday.
Let me see which one. You got to go to which one it is here, and that'll be, I believe, the memorial blowing of the trumpets.
Okay.
Yeah, go to the next one. Right. You're gonna go to memorial blowing of the trumpets, I believe. Right there, you go, right there. Read that one.
Holy convocations, the feast of the Lord. The next holy convocation is memorial of blowing of trumpets.
Right.
The first day of the 7th month, Wednesday the 2nd, October 24th, which is in Leviticus chapter 23, verse 24 and 25.
Right. Now we done with that? I go back to the other chart. Yeah. Now finish reading that.
Remind Akim and Akwath to check the bulletin board in the hallway.
Right.
If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black.
Mm-hmm.
Boot, shirt, pants, headband, scarf.
Right. We're going to salute out the brothers, right? Okay. We're going to salute out the brothers. We're going to salute out the brothers, and then we're going to salute out the sisters. See? You good? We good? All right. Madam Shabbat. Maja. Rock.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatah.
Sar. Turn and face. Ya Matar means hands down. Turn and face the sisters. Right? Madam Shabbat. Maja. Rock. Yahweh Shema Alatah Hashem Yahushua.
Yahweh Shema Alatah Hashem Yahushua.
Yahya Matah. Class dismissed. In.